It's Riff Arcade. I'm Josh. He's Butts. And this is the highfalutin shenanigan totemizer. Can't go without a totemizer. We're playing Zork Grand Inquisitor. And this is the thing that seals people into paperweights, as seen here.
Turns them into Alexas, yeah.
So, before we solve the plot, there's actually the most interesting deaths in the game are involved with this totemizer. So we're actually going to go through them. First thing I'm going to do is turn off the permaseal. That'll
Good call.
that'll let us break out of the totem.
Why would you have an off button for that? Whatever. Magic, right.
And then we're going to save because we're about to gonna die. Okay, game saved. Very good. So, Butts, it's time to choose your own adventure.
Oh, good. I'm so bad at these. This is really good.
The Hall of Inquisition is the solution. That's where we want to go. So, you want to start with the surface of Mers, Newark, New Jersey, Infinity, or straight to hell?
Well, we've been to hell before, and it's got a slamming soundtrack. Let's go to Newark, New Jersey. We'll start at the bottom and go up.
Newark. All right, wait. I noticed New Jersey isn't at the bottom of the list. Are you just suggesting that New Jersey is the least option?
What you planning to do with that switch? You're not thinking
Least
of
happy
pulling
option.
it, are
Like
you?
below hell and...
It's Newark, New Jersey, yeah.
All right. I flip the switch. Here we go, folks.
Oh, jeez.
The poundization.
Oh, yeah. Joseph is an amazing Technicolor
The
totemizer.
smashization. The stampization.
Is that the permaseal? Not the permaseal?
It's coming up. It's coming up. Oh, this is the stampization. Clank. And then this is where the permaseal would be coming out of those nozzles.
Whew, okay, good.
But I turned it off, so they're not. Going down the chute. Mousetrap, it's mousetrap.
Yeah.
Down the stairs and around. Oh, here we are.
Oh, well, we're here.
The New Jersey Turnpike. You're teleported to Newark, New Jersey, where you get gainful employment as an insurance adjuster, buy a condo, and eventually die of arteriosclerosis at the age of 86.
Oh,
Not a terrible life. I'm going to call that a win.
you know how many millennials would take that right now?
You know what? I'm going to call that. Thanks for watching Zork Grand Inquisitor. We hope you've enjoyed the series. I'm just kidding. We're going back in.
We can do better.
And of course, for all these, there's I could do it with the permaseal on, and it would be the same, except I'd just be a totem there and just do nothing.
Oh, I guess, like, it implies that you got out of the totem somehow?
Yes, because I turned off the permaseal, the effect wears off after a moment.
Okay.
Hence the gainful employment as an insurance adjuster.
All right, so let's go to surface of Mers, or what is that?
To Mers!
Mers, yeah.
Hey, what you
This
planning
time we're
do
going to
with that
skip
switch,
some
huh?
cutscenes.
Pulling it, are you?
There we go. Oh, Mers, huh?
Hey, this is pretty. Why are you turning blue?
What's funny is this is just straight up like an actual shot from the Curiosity rover or something like
Yeah.
that.
That's awesome.
And am I going to die? Yes. Okay. Mers, the nearest neighbor of Zork, the fourth planet from the sun. Major attractions include howling wind, an airless environment, and of course, blistering radioactivity. It's easy to tell why it hasn't become very much of a tourist trap. Still, you find it very, very pretty. You can look around for almost 30 seconds before your head explodes.
Okay, yeah. That scans.
Checks out.
Giant nerds made this game. Yeah, that should be right.
Okay. Infinity then?
Yep. this come up before or
Hey,
after Toy Story?
What you planning to do with that switch, huh? You're not thinking of pulling it, are you?
Well, after the first one. You know what? I don't know, actually.
97. Let's find out. Because if there's a Beyond joke in here, they've got to make it.
Hey, this is pretty. Why are you turning blue?
Yep.
Very similar ending.
It did, in fact, come out after that. Yeah, Toy Story's 95. And Zork Grand Inquisitor's 97.
There you go. You roll into the airless expanse of the cosmos. You float past the stars until the totemization process reverts, and you regain your body. Ill-equipped for space travel, your head explodes. You have died.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey,
Whoops.
what you planning to do with that switch, huh? You're not thinking of pulling
Then,
it, are
you know what? I'll
think
turn
those
this
cranky
back
Inquisition
on.
creeps want us to be doing this? You think that creepy crank with the big swirly mustache wants us to be doing this?
And now we'll go to hell. Yeah, okay. So this one, if you do this untotemized, you actually just go to the Hades portion of the game. So we'll do it totemized.
Of all the choices, you decide to go straight to hell. What exactly was the thought process involved in that decision?
Music's still good, though.
Great music. Yeah.
The evil spawn use you as their plaything, but eventually their interest lags. Even though you can still feel pain, you can't struggle against their torture. Finally, they stick you in a puddle of blistering acid and leave you alone. Though you never really grow numb to the constant agony, you find other things to occupy your mind. Before many centuries pass, you have composed several light operettas in your head. Okay.
So it's Death on Mars, Death in the Vacuum of Space, Insurance Adjuster, or Searing Pain Forever with operas playing in your head.
You got it. Unless, of course, you turn on the permaseal, in which case you just do all those things and not move.
Gotcha. Did you turn on or off? You have to turn it off now?
It's back off. I didn't save after I turned it back on. So
Fair.
now we're just going to the Hall of Inquisition,
You're not thinking
as
of
it says.
pulling it, are
So, boom, boom. Okay, I'll let this play out.
Have you seen those marble races?
Yes.
This is going to be a
The
timely
little
reference,
perpetual-
but like those are great. They shouldn't be that
You're
great, but they are.
Sitting on my head.
Okay. Yes, when I was a kid, we had Marble Works, which is like a little plastic version of it. You just drop the ball in at the top, and there were little pieces that you'd put together, and
Oh, I
the
love
ball
those.
would go through different little things all the way to the bottom. Oh, it was a delight.
I never had them, but some of my friends did, and they were super fun to play with.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the box. I hear a voice.
Hey, you guys! Down here! In the bin!
Hey.
Thanks. When they left me behind in the bin, I thought I was going to
It's a
be
lady.
stuck here forever.
It's a lady.
Oh no. You guys are totems too.
Yeah, we all got squished. What did you do?
I was part of the resistance. You know,
The
magic
resistance.
underground. There's a whole movement in the streets.
Ugh. Well, somebody better clean it up. You can get a pretty stiff
The
fine
Magic
for that sort of thing.
Underground is also the name of the resistance.
Whoa!
So there she is. Ha! Got him.
That's a rule I can live by.
What hair?
So she's a
Look at Dick
flathead.
Tracy villain.
She's of the Flathead line. Ha!
Arrest the Flathead.
Rip Taylor!
It's not what you think.
Really? What am I thinking?
Gee, it's hard to tell. There's so much interference coming from your
Oh yeah, she's psychic.
mustache. You're out of milk. And, your pants are chafing you. And you're going to totemize every magic creature in the Empire. And here I thought that oppressing the regular folks was enough of a full-time job. Busy, busy, busy.
No.
For you, I'll make the time. Take her to the totemizer.
What? Over a bit of paint?
Well, listen, it doesn't matter what you do, telepath. Your species, like all magic, has been declared extinct. Take her to the totemizer.
What? No rack? No
Guy knows how to
gallows?
work a
What kind of
mustache.
loser Inquisition is this?
It's attitude like that that had made the House of Flathead what it is today. Fallen!
Ah, tell her, Rip Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rip Taylor!
Wow, it's your
So-
house. It's no more your house.
And then he jiggles his little mustache. So I had never seen. I didn't quite know where Rip Taylor's claim to fame was before we started this series. So I actually went on YouTube and watched some Rip Taylor stand up, and oh, he's a delight. Okay, so we've got some plot. Let's do some plot. Where does it start? It's like a little museum. Oh, so this is the door. That's back to the totemizer. Boop, right there. So, yes, let's go through some history here.
In the mid-10th century GUE, a group of rogue alchemists seeking the fifth element of the quintessence of immortality released a
Lindo Dallas
powerful
Multipass.
force known as the Nemesis.
This is Zork Nemesis.
Tormented innocence, and a great many less than innocents, when innocence could not be located, throughout the Eastlands.
Very, very boring game, Zork Nemesis.
I explained to Butts, Zork Nemesis is the game that came out between Return to Zork and Zork Grand Inquisitor, and I think their goal was to try to emulate Mist's success, the game Mist. And so what they did was they just made a very serious Zork game without any fun, and it's not good.
In 773 GUE, a local civil servant caused unspeakable devastation to the city of Marilon when he attempted to cast Zemdor, a spell that turns originals into triplicate, and accidentally cast Zimbor, a spell designed to turn one really big city into lots of tiny little ashes.
You gotta
He
pronounce.
reportedly apologized to the city with the words, "Whoops, my bad."
I didn't realize My Bad was a thing in 1997. I feel like My Bad didn't make its way to my vernacular until like 2003.
Havoc struck Gwendor when the Wizard of Frobars, the court magician of Lord Dimwit Flathead, accidentally transformed Dimwit's famed castle, Flatheadia, into a mountain of fudge.
It happens.
In one errant stroke of wayward magic, the wizard simultaneously destroyed both the skyline and the waistline of the House of Flathead.
I get it.
But they had fudge, though. So let's give them that.
So much fudge.
Really like the fudge.
Me too. We've discussed this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's very good.
The history of Zork was rarely a chronological study until the Inquisition officially sealed the ancient network of time tunnels that runs beneath the Empire. History in Zork now happens but once, and there are, as the Quendorian schoolchildren are known to say, no backsies.
Nice.
Good. I only have to learn history once. I have to memorize a whole bunch of other dates.
Yep. And well, and then I think people were changing time all the time, and they had to keep rewriting history books.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was an academic journey into the world of Zork for this episode. So, we've got Lucy Flathead with us, so that's a plus. Always glad to have her on board. And so, with that, we're going to call this an episode. On the next episode of Zork, we're going to have it's going to be a Lucy episode. We're going to you'll see.
Oh, good.
It's going to be interesting. See you next time, everybody.
Keyboards, go.